Julius Caesar, the name conjures images of a great general, a powerful dictator, and a man who shaped the course of Roman history. But beyond the familiar narrative, there lies an untold story, a tale of ambition, betrayal, and a man who became a legend. Born into a noble family in 100 BCE, Julius Caesar was destined for greatness. From an early age, he displayed exceptional intellect and a hunger for power. He rose through the ranks of the Roman military, gaining fame for his strategic brilliance and unwavering courage. Julius Caesar was born on July 12 or 13, 100 BCE, into a patrician family, the gens Julia, which claimed descent from Julius, the son of the legendary Trojan prince Aeneas. His father, Gaius Julius Caesar, was a praetor, a high-ranking magistrate in the Roman Republic. Caesar's mother, Aurelia Cotta, was a member of a noble family and played a significant role in his upbringing. Caesar received a classical education, studying rhetoric, philosophy, and literature. He was also trained in military tactics and horsemanship. At a young age, Caesar showed a keen interest in politics and public speaking. He delivered his first public oration at the funeral of his aunt Julia. Caesar's political ambitions became apparent early on. He sought to follow in the footsteps of his illustrious ancestors, who had held high positions in the Roman Republic. At the age of 16, Caesar was appointed Flamen Dialis, a prestigious religious position. This appointment was seen as a political maneuver by Caesar's family to enhance his status and prospects. The Gallic Wars were a turning point in Caesar's life. He demonstrated his military prowess, leading his legions to victory against fierce Gallic tribes. But the wars also sparked controversy, as Caesar's methods were sometimes ruthless and his thirst for glory seemed insatiable. Caesar's military career began in 85 BCE when he served under the consul Lucius Cornelius Cinna. He quickly gained a reputation for his bravery and leadership skills. In 61 BCE, Caesar was appointed governor of Hispania Citerior, present-day Catalonia, Spain. During his governorship, he gained valuable administrative experience and further honed his military skills. In 60 BCE, Caesar was granted a 5-year governorship of Gaul, present-day France. The Gallic Wars, a series of military campaigns against the Gauls, would prove to be a turning point in Caesar's life. His victories in Gaul not only expanded Roman territory but also solidified his reputation as a military genius. The Gallic Wars were marked by several major battles and events. In 58 BCE, Caesar defeated the Helvetii, a tribe that was migrating into Gaul. This victory gave Caesar control of a strategically important region and established him as a formidable military leader. In 57 BCE, Caesar faced a major challenge when the Belgae, a powerful confederation of tribes, revolted against Roman rule. Caesar defeated the Belgae at the Battle of the Sambre, a decisive victory that further cemented his reputation as a military genius. In 55 BCE, Caesar made 2 expeditions across the Rhine River into Germania, the territory of the Germanic tribes. These expeditions were largely symbolic, but they demonstrated Caesar's ambition and his desire to expand Roman power beyond Gaul. In 52 BCE, Caesar faced his greatest challenge yet when Vercingetorix, a Gallic chieftain, united the Gauls in a rebellion against Roman rule. The rebellion was ultimately crushed at the Battle of Alesia, a decisive victory that marked the end of the Gallic Wars. The Gallic Wars had a profound impact on Rome and Gaul. For Rome, the wars led to the expansion of Roman territory and the acquisition of new resources. They also solidified Caesar's reputation as a military leader and paved the way for his rise to power as dictator. For Gaul, the wars led to the conquest of the region and the imposition of Roman rule. The Gauls lost their independence and their culture was gradually assimilated into the Roman Empire. The Gallic Wars are also significant for the historical record, as they are documented in Julius Caesar's Commentarii de Bello Gallico, a first-hand account of the wars written by Caesar himself. This work is considered a masterpiece of military literature and provides a valuable insight into the strategies and tactics of Roman warfare. The Gallic Wars were a watershed moment in Roman history, marking the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire. They also had a lasting impact on the history of Gaul and Europe, shaping the political, cultural, and linguistic landscape of the region. Upon his return to Rome, Caesar faced a divided Senate. His rivals, fearing his growing popularity, accused him of violating the constitution and attempting to seize power. Caesar, unwilling to relinquish his authority, marched his army on Rome, plunging the Republic into civil war. The Civil War was a brutal and decisive conflict. Caesar's forces proved superior, and he emerged victorious, defeating his rival Pompey in a decisive battle at Pharsalus. With his enemies vanquished, Caesar declared himself dictator, marking the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Julius Caesar's victory in the Gallic Wars made him a powerful and popular figure in Rome. However, it also aroused the envy and resentment of his rivals, who feared that he would use his military power to seize power for himself. In 53 BCE, the Senate ordered Caesar to return to Rome to face charges of misconduct. Caesar, unwilling to relinquish his command and face trial, defied the Senate's orders and marched his army on Rome. This act of defiance plunged Rome into civil war. Caesar's forces proved superior, and he emerged victorious, defeating his rival Pompey in a decisive battle at Pharsalus in 48 BCE. With his enemies vanquished, Caesar declared himself dictator, marking the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. As dictator, Caesar implemented a series of reforms aimed at strengthening the central government, improving infrastructure, and extending Roman citizenship to more people. He also launched ambitious public works projects, including the rebuilding of the Forum Romanum and the construction of the Basilica Julia. Caesar's reforms were popular with many Romans, but they also alienated some members of the elite, who feared that he was amassing too much power. A group of conspirators, led by Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus, plotted to assassinate Caesar. On March 15, 44 BCE, the conspirators struck, stabbing Caesar to death in the Senate house. Caesar's assassination plunged Rome into chaos and sparked a new civil war. Caesar's assassination plunged Rome into chaos and sparked a new civil war. His death left a void in Roman leadership, and the struggle for power would continue for decades. Caesar's legacy is complex and controversial. He was a brilliant general, a skilled politician, and a visionary leader who transformed the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire. But he was also an ambitious and ruthless dictator, whose thirst for power ultimately led to his downfall. The conspirators had a number of motives for assassinating Caesar. They were concerned about Caesar's growing power and his ambition to become king. They also feared that Caesar would undermine the Roman Republic and establish a dictatorship. Some of the conspirators were also motivated by personal grudges against Caesar. Brutus, for example, was Caesar's adopted son, and he felt betrayed by Caesar's actions. Caesar's supporters, led by his adopted son Octavian, fought against the conspirators and their allies. The war lasted for several years, and it ended with Octavian's victory in 31 BCE. Octavian became the first emperor of Rome, and he established the Roman Empire. The empire lasted for over 500 years, and it had a profound impact on the world. Julius Caesar is one of the most important figures in Roman history. He was a brilliant general, a skilled politician, and a visionary leader. He transformed the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire, and his legacy continues to be debated today. Caesar's assassination was a tragic event, but it also led to the rise of the Roman Empire. The empire brought peace and stability to the Mediterranean world, and it helped to spread Roman culture and civilization. Julius Caesar's legacy is complex and controversial. He was a man of great ambition and achievement, but he was also a ruthless and power-hungry dictator. However, his impact on history is undeniable, and he continues to be a fascinating and enigmatic figure. His story is one of ambition, betrayal, and the rise and fall of empires. It is a tale that continues to fascinate and intrigue us to this day. Caesar was a brilliant general, a skilled politician, and a visionary leader. He transformed the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire, and his legacy continues to be debated today. He was a man of his time, a product of the Roman political system. But he was also a man of great ambition and achievement, a man who shaped the course of history.